You're lying in bed. It's late. You're exhausted. You open your phone. Just for a minute. Just to check. 2 hours later, you're still scrolling. Your eyes hurt. Your brain feels like static. You've absorbed 17 tragedies, 43 opinions, and 0 useful information. You feel worse than when you started, but you keep going. Welcome to the doom scroller, the mental state that knows the feed is making you miserable and can't stop reaching for it anyway. Right now, it's got your attention, and it's not letting go. Here's the thing about the doom scroller. It's not a time management problem. It's not laziness. It's not weak willpower. It's your brain being hijacked by an algorithm designed to exploit your evolutionary wiring. Every app you use, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, has a team of engineers whose only job is to keep you scrolling. They study dopamine. They run A/B tests on your attention. They optimize for one metric, time on app. And they're winning. Because your brain wasn't designed for infinite content. It was designed for scarcity, for novelty signaling important information, for checking the environment for threats. The doom scroller is your ancient survival system being manipulated by modern technology, and it doesn't stand a chance. Let's talk about why scrolling feels so impossible to stop. It's called a variable reward schedule. This is the same mechanism that makes slot machines addictive. You don't know what the next post will be. Maybe it's boring. Maybe it's hilarious. Maybe it's infuriating. Maybe it's important. That unpredictability releases dopamine. Not when you find something good, when you're searching for it. The anticipation is the drug. So you scroll. Just one more post. Just one more swipe. Maybe the next one will be worth it. Psychologists call this intermittent reinforcement, and it's the most powerful conditioning tool that exists. Every few scrolls, you get a hit. A meme that makes you laugh. A post that validates your worldview. A video that surprises you. Your brain logs it. Keep scrolling. Rewards might appear. And the doom scroller takes over. Again. But here's where it gets darker. It's not just the algorithm. It's the content. You're not scrolling through neutral information. You're scrolling through fear, outrage, comparison, and catastrophe. Because that's what the algorithm learned keeps you engaged. Positive content? You smile and move on. Negative content? You stop. You read. You react. You share. Anger keeps you scrolling longer than joy. Fear keeps you clicking more than inspiration. The algorithm doesn't care how you feel. It cares that you stay. So your feed becomes a highlight reel of everything wrong with the world. Every conflict, every tragedy, every reason to feel anxious. And you absorb it all. Your nervous system doesn't distinguish between real threats and digital ones. So every outrage post, every disaster video, every "the world is ending" headline, your amygdala treats it like it's happening to you, right now. You're not staying informed, you're marinating in cortisol. Here's the cruel part. The doom scroller knows this is happening. You're scrolling. You feel your mood dropping, your anxiety rising, your sense of time distorting, and you think, I should stop, but you don't. Because the doom scroller has one more trick, the just-in-case trap. What if I miss something important? What if there's a message I need to see? What if something happened and I'm the only one who doesn't know? This is FOMO, fear of missing out. And it's the leash that keeps you checking even when you know there's nothing there. Your brain has been trained. The world moves fast. You need to stay updated. Disconnecting is dangerous. None of this is true. But it feels true. So you keep scrolling. Let's talk about what scrolling actually costs you. It's not just time. Though the average person spends 2.5 hours per day on social media, that's 38 days per year. Scrolling. It's your attention span. Studies show heavy social media use shrinks your ability to focus. You can't read long articles anymore. You can't sit through movies. You can't be present in conversations because your brain has been trained. Novelty every 3 seconds. Anything longer feels unbearable. It's your mental health. There's a direct correlation between social media use and anxiety, depression, loneliness. Not because people who are depressed use social media more, but because using social media makes you more depressed. And it's your sense of reality. The feed isn't real life. It's a curated, algorithmic distortion designed to provoke reactions. But spend enough time in it? You start to believe it. The world feels more dangerous. People feel more divided. Everything feels worse. Not because it is, but because the doom scroller convinced you it is. Okay, so how do you stop the doom scroller? Strategy 1. Kill the variable reward. The unpredictability is what hooks you, so make it predictable. Unfollow accounts that post constantly. Curate your feed to be boring. If you know exactly what you'll see, and it's not exciting, the dopamine hit disappears. Your brain will lose interest. Not in the app, in opening it compulsively. Strategy 2. Create friction. Right now, scrolling is frictionless. One tap, instant feed. Add steps. Delete the app. Log out every time. Move it to a folder you have to search for. Every barrier gives your prefrontal cortex time to intervene. That split second is enough to ask, do I actually want to do this? Or is this the doom scroller? Often the answer is the second one, and awareness breaks the loop. Strategy 3. Replace the ritual. You don't just scroll because of the algorithm. You scroll because it's become your go-to for boredom, anxiety, waiting, transition moments. So give your hands something else to do. A book, a notebook, a fidget toy, anything that satisfies the I need stimulation impulse without feeding the doom scroller. Your brain needs a substitute behavior. Otherwise, it defaults to what it knows. Here's the uncomfortable truth. You can't outsmart the algorithm. But you can change the game. You can make the choice before the doom scroller makes it for you. The doom scroller isn't evil. It's just very, very good at its job. And its job is to keep you scrolling. Your job? To decide that your attention is worth more than their engagement metrics. So, what's the last thing you doom scrolled? Reddit, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram? And how long did you stay? Be honest. Drop it in the comments. Let's normalise admitting we're all stuck in the feed sometimes. Next week, Localhost, the comparison engine. When your brain won't stop measuring your behind the scenes against everyone else's highlight reel. We're examining why your system is obsessed with keeping score and how to finally opt out of the game. Subscribe for weekly character studies. And hey, maybe put the phone down after this video. Just for a bit. See what happens. See you next time. Your attention is yours. Take it back.